kind of piggybacking off of what my dad asked, and you made a
Sure.
really good point, is like completely taking away from the fact finding questions of not like obviously not focusing on getting to know them. You want to get to know their problem, but when you are able to market towards a suit of people, whether they're a business owner, whether they're, high value, whether they're a small family, things like that, how do you you have to get to know them in a sense. So how do you kind of balance that, taking away from the fact finding?
Well, you don't have to get to know them. Now, your whole industry has been taught to get to know the client at all levels as a way for them to feel that you care about them.
Right.
It's relationship building, traditional relationship building. Okay. But here's what I discovered. Real relationships take time. Lots of time.
Right.
If you end up doing that, like every other advisor in their first meeting, they've been through this game a few times, especially high net worth folks. They have advisors, they've met advisors, and they all do the same thing. So tell me about what brought you in today. What are some of your goals? Tell us a little about you. It's like it goes left and right and left and right. And then there's chemistry. Everyone feels good. And at the end, they want to think about it.
Right.
And you're like, what happened? We had good chemistry. I asked them all kinds of questions. And they want to go think about it. What the? Right? It's because we don't have a directed process for them to help them see the seriousness and the gravity and the priority of their situation. We have to be able to have a model and a process to help them see they're coming to you guarded. They're holding back and only giving you service level descriptions of their problems because they don't trust you enough to open up to you and say, here's what's really going on.
Right.
My wife and I are about to divorce. We got lots of money in my 401k plan. I'm not sure they just won't they don't know you well enough to do that. But your job is to allow that to occur in that one meeting using this trust-based languaging and helping them see the seriousness and priority of their situation and the economic or emotional impact of not solving their problem.
Yeah.
You want them to own it, and you're going to say to them at the end, is this a priority for you?
Yeah.
To address and resolve once and for all. So you can finally get this off your plate, take care of your family, and move on. And I'm okay if it's not. It's not a close. It's just the truth. You want them to own it first, then they're going to say to you, yeah, you're right. It's a problem. We want to work on it. Then you can onboard them with what we call a roadmap we develop as a new client right there and then. But you got to stay focused and lock into their problem. If you start to go sideways or zigzag around and other stuff like that, they'll go off the ski trail in the forest and you'll lose them. Yeah. So it requires us to be more directed, more focused, so that when they come in to see you, it's not the same as the other advisors they have.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of beating around the bush. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what most people advisors do. Tell us about what your goals. What are you trying to achieve? Give us. It's like, oh God, they've been through this 100 times. Really, they just want someone to focus on their problem.
Got it.
But it's a shift in mindset. It really is for folks who've been around a long time in the industry who are used to the old, nice to meet you. It's like, oh God, they know it's a sales thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, that helped. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Lily.